Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going on with everybody? Oh man, I forgot I'm in the other. Sorry guys, I had to switch trucks. Alright, that should shut up. Now, here's the thing. I want to give a salutations to everybody who comes in. Make sure you hit that like button. You know, if you haven't subscribed here, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell to select all so you can receive upcoming notifications. You guys can also donate to the page via Cashapp, which is in the description box. I have a zelle as well. You guys can, there's a number that's in my description box. You can go to Zelle on your app and you can put that number in, and then you can of course donate to the page that way. Or if you just want to do it the old simple way, you can super chat. As well as also, if you come after the video, you can leave a super thanks. Now, I want to congratulate Angel Reese. Everybody just continuously wants this girl to wants to tear this woman down, but now she is of course a partner and a brand ambassador with Reese's Pieces, which is a big thing. She's collaborating with them. I don't know if the company's name is Reese's Pieces. I know that's what they sell. I gotta go back and get the name of it, but congratulations to her for that. And she's having on August 30th, when they play the Fever, it is a Barbie night theme. So you're gonna have Barbie everywhere. In Chicago, it's a Barbie night themed. So, and then her collection, I believe, comes out today. So she's making moves. You know, and this is without a machine behind her. This is all on her own back. She don't have the machine behind her. She don't have the media bowing to her. She's doing all this on her own. And the WNBA is continuously fumbling the bag. I'm gonna talk about that on the Patreon as well, about how they're fumbling the bag. One of the people who are on my Patreon, my T girl, told the truth about what's gonna happen, and I believe that's what's gonna happen. Now, I wanted to give her flowers to open up because she deserves it. She deserves everything that she gets. People have been trying to tear her down, mainly the brothers, which I don't understand. This is like the most backward stuff I've ever seen in my life, where the brothers are going along with the white girl, but then they hate the black girl. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I think the last time we had this was Larry Bird, I believe. But even then, the brothers was rolling with Magic. You know, you had some brothers like Bird, but they wouldn't disrespect Magic's game. So it is what it is. We'll see as the season go on. They play tomorrow. But the game last night, everybody is jumping out the window. They're like, oh man, the Aces are done. I don't think the Aces are done. The problem with the Aces is they're shooting way too many threes. I have no idea why Becky has shifted to that. I believe they didn't attack the basket enough. I didn't believe they went to Asia enough. It was like Asia was like the fourth option in the offense. Chelsea Gray was shooting some wild shots from the three, and I'm like, something just ain't right. And I don't know what it is, you know, but I'll save my stuff for the Patreon, because I think I know what's going on. Because I don't want to talk about it here on YouTube, because I want to kind of keep it balanced. But on my Patreon, oh, we dig it into a lot of stuff. But yeah. But they were shooting some threes. Minnesota, Courtney Williams happened. Courtney Williams got it started by attacking the mid-range, attacking the elbow. She did her job. She did what she was supposed to do. You know, she played tough. She came out there with the green light, and she did not disappoint at all. Nafisa did her thing as well. She got a couple offensive boards, putbacks, got some fadeaways off, shots from the elbow. How Nafisa Collier plays, I want Angel Reese to work with her. When they're doing Unrivaled, I want her to work with her more. I just don't see Angel ever being what Asia is. She could, but I think she would be more like Nafisa Collier. That's who I would want Angel to work with. Because if you watch Nafisa's not super athletic. She's not, you know, super quick. She's just so fundamentally sound. Like when she get to her spots, she knows how to pull up, jab step, get here, post up, back you down, and then turn around jumper, or get to the basket from backing you down and score with either the left or the right hand. And since Angel's ambidextrous, I think that would help. I mean, that's cool. She could work with Asia as well, but I wanted to try to work with Fisa as well. And I would want her to work with, and what I want her to do is work with Kennedy, or, well, if Kennedy's not going to be on Unrivaled, I want her to work with Kelsey and Jackie Young on how to handle the ball. I want her to work with the guards on her handles, and I want her to work with Bree, Asia, and Nafisa on her post moves, because I think it would work. But I'm sorry, I went left a little bit, but I just wanted to get that off my. The reason I say stuff just outright, because I'll forget it. That's why I'm just putting it out like this right now. But the Minnesota Lynx are very tough. I kept telling everybody they remind me of the San Antonio Spurs. Nafisa is Duncan and Parker is Williams. Williams is a master from the mid-range, and she can hit the three once in a while. And they were just making shot after shot. The supporting cast, Carlton and Elena Smith, have just been dominant the whole year, making the baskets that they're making. Kelsey Plum, when she attacks the basket, is very effective. But when she starts getting into this, I got to jack up a three. Like, they kept jacking up threes when they didn't have to. To me, the Aces were trying to run a speed up. They were trying to run a 7 seconds or less type of offense, like D'Antoni used to run. Like when you get down there, you either hit somebody in the corner or you pull up yourself from three. I mean, that's not their game. Their game to me is give it to Asia, have her either back somebody down, or not only back somebody down, she can hit somebody on a cut, or hit somebody from the three, or hit somebody at the mid-range, or she could take it herself. And this is the issue that I had. And then defensively, they just had breakdowns. They was going under the screen instead of over. A lot of screens were being set off the ball, and they just didn't do a good job of rotating. They didn't do a good job of communicating. And I hate this. I don't want to say it and be premature, but Chelsea Gray looks like she doesn't have it anymore on the defensive end. You know, offensively, she still can move the ball, but it's like she don't have any lift no more. It's like it's hard for her to get to where she got to get to. It's like she's 2 or 3 seconds slow. And usually you see that from veteran point guards. Courtney just destroyed Kelsey Plum. Plum was trying to guard her because they had Jackie Young guarding her a little bit. Well, Jackie Young was guarding McBuckets, and then what I've noticed is J.O. sometimes gets upset, and then she'll do some dumb fouls. Her and Kelsey will do some real stupid fouls, and I just was like, what are we doing? But I notice how they call fouls when everybody pushes that off arm off, when they extend that off arm, which is an offensive foul, but they don't do it to CC though. So that's why I told y'all I was right in my video. That's why I knew I was right. And I showed people the tape. And everybody looked stupid, like, oh man, that's like, yeah, that's obvious. But like I said, you come to this channel, you're gonna get the real. But do I think the Lynx can win it all? I still think the Aces can win. The problem with the Aces is they're not getting production from their bench. On Says Talk Sports, shout out to Auntie. Auntie had a great show last night. Great show the past few days. You know, her, Coach Rowe, I forgot the other coach name, but they be on point with their analysis and stuff. But it's just, I think when Candace Parker, like Auntie said, when Auntie said, you know, that she left, I noticed it. Candace Parker not being there really hurts this team, and I think they didn't have enough time to pick up somebody. Because if they could have picked up somebody, that would have helped them out a lot, because their bench is not good. Gustafsson is terrible. Kate Martin, I think, is still trying to work her way back. Who else you have? But it's terrible. Like the way they're playing right now is not good. If they go into the playoffs playing like that, it's gonna be a long series for them. On defense, they're looking bad as Chicago do. Like, for real, I'm not even trying to joke. They look bad as Chicago does. Like, it's like Asia's the only one out there, and then J.O. is playing, and then Tiffany Hayes, man, she just got to keep her cool. She gets upset too fast, and then when she does, she starts trying to go one-on-one and try to bogart her way to the hole. You can't do that. You gotta keep your cool. If you need to do what Kennedy does is walk over to talk to Coach Spoon when she's upset. If you gotta talk to Asia, talk to Coach Becky, then you gotta do something. But Coach Becky just don't seem like herself. This lawsuit is really messing her up, because she's in the huddle talking about, we're playing poo-poo defense. I'm like, what? Like, her whole energy wasn't the same. I don't know if it was because it was on ESPN or whatever, but I've never seen Becky this docile before, and I don't like it. Becky, to me, made a mistake with the De'Erica Hamby situation. It happens, whatever. Now it's time for you to coach. And I just think she's kind of discombobulated right now. The same thing happened to Popovich when he did the same thing with Kawhi Leonard, when he kind of treated Kawhi Leonard like he was faking his injury or something, or, you know, he was, you know, like he was acting like he was hurt and he really wasn't hurt like he was. And this is why I kept telling people Kawhi can only play a certain amount of games. That's just how his knee is. In Toronto, nobody had a problem with it. But then when he came to the Clippers, now everybody got a problem with it, because bum-ass LeBron's scared to lose to him. He don't want to compete. He want to use his power to push narratives and media agendas. And this is the same thing happening with the Aces. They're trying to tear the Aces up. They're trying to tear them down. You know, and they're doing their best they can to do it. But like I said, because if they win a three-peat, right? If they three-peat, they'll be the first three-peat team since since the Lakers, Kobe and Shaq. So those are the things that we have to look at. The Lynx, I like the Lynx, but to me, if the Lynx shot isn't falling, they got Nafisa Collier to kind of bail them out, and Courtney Williams, because they can get to the cup or they can pull up from that mid-range. And Nafisa is there, to me, their bailout. Like this used to happen with the Spurs. Like if the Spurs shots weren't falling, then Tim Duncan would just get the ball and then he operates and gets them back in the game. But the Lynx are playing some great defense this year, transition defense and half-court defense. And if their shot's not going off, I've seen them. Nafisa Collier is the key. She's the key to all this succeeding. You know? So the Aces got a lot to think about. They got a lot to talk about. I think they play tomorrow or Saturday in Minnesota. We'll see what they do then. Do I think they could bounce back? Yeah, I think they could come back and win. I just think they're missing that piece off the bench. Gustafsson has not looked good all season. She, for some reason, she went overseas. All of a sudden, she could ball. Then she gets back. She just back to being garbage. It's like, what are we doing? I don't know if she left her game overseas or somebody took it from her, pulled the Space Jam. I don't know what happened. But it's terrible right now. But thank y'all for listening, man. I'm out. Make sure you guys share this and comment. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the game, and I want you guys to be able to share it. Is Las Vegas Aces done? You know, let me know if you feel they're done or you feel it's okay. And it's the Minnesota Lynx. Could they pull off a Commissioner Cup win and a WNBA Finals win? Can they do it? Shout out to Casino for Life. Shout out to Scrub Zero, who did it this time. Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Leaf Diggy, The Mac Mizzle Show, MDT Sports, One True Emperor, Bear Theater, Says Talk Sports, Quita Love Sports. Make sure y'all support Everybody Loves Juju. I think she's on Instagram. Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to the sporting page, and shout out to Love and Success Sports Entertainment and Brandon Love Sports. Shout out to those brothers. Shout out to Showtime, Big Bro Showtime. That's my guy. Shout out to him. Support all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here grinding. So thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Deezy.